Wow. Johnny Walker pulled off the upset last night as well, last night I say, this morning for me, as he fucking finished Yang Ming Yang in Shanghai. And it was a very weird fight. It was actually quite a decent card. Um, we'll start with the main event, of course. I kind of want to talk about the co-main event more than anything, and my prospect getting fucking chinned, which hurt. But Johnny Walker with a good KO, kind of a goofy KO to be honest with you. The leg kick was the beginning of the end. To put Zhang Ming down, Walker did well. I said he could win. I did not think he would win. I picked him to get fucking TKO in the first round. I just never ever think betting on Johnny Walker is ever a good idea. But he broke the Brazilian curse of main events. The Brazilian fighters were 0-11. Johnny Walker makes it 1-11. And I wouldn't necessarily say that was like a staple win performance from Johnny Walker. I wouldn't even say it was necessarily a great performance. I think the experience played a big factor. I said he could do well with range. He did well with range. I just, I just can't believe Johnny Walker actually won. To be honest with you, what's next for Johnny Walker? Hard to tell. You know, I don't think this win is going to catapult him too much. Maybe a Jamal Hill could be next. Honestly, the way Jamal Hill's career is going, he might actually beat Jamal Hill for being real. For Zhang Ming Yang, I don't even know. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board of early prelims or even just kind of main cards of fight nights like this. You're not really there yet. Johnny Walker finished you, man. He finished you on the feet as well, which is just like crazy to me. I thought Walker was a guaranteed get fucking flatline KO, to be honest with you, but he just pulled through. Fair play to him, man. I think the experience played a big thing in this fight. Bit of a KO, but Walker did well. Walker did well in moments. He did what he needed to do, and he got that one done. I want to talk about the co-main event: Brian Ortega versus Aljamain Sterling. Brian Ortega is just so fucking done at featherweight. It's not even funny. Sterling did exactly what he needed to do. He put on a bit of a performance. He just used kind of every attribute he had. And I picked Aljo to win. I thought Aljamain Sterling would win in that kind of a fashion. To be honest with you, if you look back at my prediction yesterday, I picked Aljo 30-27. I believe maybe 29-28. But when you see Brian Ortega coming off the scale looking like he fucking literally is on 1 HP, it's extremely, extremely hard to bet on him, if we're being honest with you. Look great. Aljo looked great. Called out Volkanovski. I don't think he's going to get that fight. Could get a Yair Rodriguez. Could get an Arnold Allen. Could get someone along the lines of that. You know what I mean? There's possibilities for Aljo, and he's right there. He's right there. And I think Aljamain Sterling deserves a big fight, for being real. He's done so much for the sport. He's always showed up. He's always shown out. Always gone out of the shield whenever he felt short. And I really like Aljo. I'm a big, big Aljamain Sterling fan. I'm happy to see him win. I'm a big Brian Ortega fan as well, but damn, Ortega just looked frail. Ortega just looked frail on the feet. He looked scared to get going. Aljo had his number kind of everywhere. Brian Ortega simply just really peaked too early, and he was rushed. Okay, getting a title shot, knocking out Frankie Edgar on short notice is impressive, but you never ran the gauntlet. I feel like what a lot of fighters miss these days is to get like a shot of Volkanovski, you need to beat Max Holloway. To get a shot at Israel Adesanya, you had to beat Robert Whittaker. That's just not how it is anymore. Fighters get title shots off ranked, number 5 or number 6. And I know he was fighting when he fought Frankie, and he chinned him. I believe Frankie Edgar was fighting Max Holloway for the belt, and Holloway pulled out because remember he got that weird interview with Bisping, and he just wasn't able to compete. But I really don't feel like fighters go to that next level phase. No, Ortega did fight Frankie Edgar at the time. He was fighting for the belt, so there is that. But I really felt like Ortega just didn't get pushed kind of early on in his career. Let's not forget Brian Ortega failed the drugs tests. Openly said he knew he wasn't allowed to take it. Still took it. Bit of a shame. We're here now. For Aljo, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. We won't see Aljo win the rest of the year, which is kind of shit, I don't think. But see how things play out. Arnold Allen's right there. Yair Rodriguez is right there. the loser of Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva is right there for you, especially if it's Diego Lopez. I think that's a sick fight. Um, you know, yeah, Diego Lopez versus a sick fight for Aljamain Sterling. For being honest with you, I'm happy for Alja. I'm happy he got that one done. I thought he looked good, did what he needed to do for Ortega. I think you need to go straight the fuck up to lightweight. I feel like you need to fight maybe like a Dan Hooker, someone like that. Mateus Gamrot will actually be a good fight. Mateus Gamrot would be a very good fight, actually. I think that makes a lot of sense for Ortega now. He could win that fight. He could win that fight. He's gonna, Ortega's got skills, so him moving up is going to just aid him. Okay, don't try to be a weight bully. Use the skills you have. You've very good jiu-jitsu. You've decent striking. Move up and fucking show them what you can do. You move up and fucking use your skill set to the best that you can use. And I don't think you're getting that at featherweight at all. I don't think you're getting that at featherweight at all. Lightweight's going up. That's the move for Ortega now. Go up, try out the new weight class, see how you feel, and just move on from there. Because your days of featherweight are really done, man. You can't even make the fucking weight anymore, which is crazy, bro. 8 pounds over in a catch weight. You know what I mean? The fight was cancelled at one stage, which is pretty mad. But Sergey Pavlovich did what he needed to do. Looked kind of gun shy. Looked a bit kind of old. Looked a bit old, if we're being honest. Just a bit like didn't look like he really got going. Looked like he was playing it safe. Didn't throw a lot of volume. Had his moments. But yeah, Pavlovich really just is not the same fighter after getting shinned by Volkanov or fucking Volkanovski. Imagine. Tom Aspinall seems a bit more frail. Feel a little bit more kind of cautious on the feet. Really, he's finding it hard to get back going, getting his stand up going. He just seems to not have the confidence in his striking anymore that he once had. That he is the man. He go in there and shin people. No more. No more. Sergey Pavlovich just looks timid, looks frail, looks a bit of a shell of his former self. Volkov and Aspinall really made sure of that. Next fight, Kiefer Crosby. Yeah, a bit of a dodgy one this now, actually. Bit of a dodgy one. He was a grounded opponent, but I'm not 100% sure what the rules are now about that. I know they got changed when Arnold got robbed against Movzar, but Kiefer was kind of down, and your man hit him with like an illegal knee. I don't know if it was illegal actually, because he was a grounded opponent, but I feel like that rule changed a while ago, so I'm not 100% sure. But Kiefer Crosby is just not a UFC level fighter. He just isn't. Now he's done incredible to get to the UFC, and he's even getting on the main card of a big fight night like this. It's good. It's good. But he's just not the UFC level, unfortunately. I wish he was, but he just isn't, bro. He just isn't. Oh, Lonra Kavanagh. Fuck, man. I thought he was a lock. Am I the only one who thinks Kavanagh looks quite small at flyweight? Am I the only one that thinks that? He just looks a bit small. And he just looks like he's a 115 fighter. He's got such good hands, though. You know what I mean? Charles Johnson. Fuck, man, you fucking dickhead. Round 2 TKO. Kavanagh was doing well in the first round. He was kind of having his moments, finding his flow, I thought. Johnson just kind of slowly got back into the fight, and then all of a sudden he just got him. Just caught him. Caught him in a nice right hand, I think it was. Kavanagh was out cold. It was tough, man. It was a tough one to see. I hope Kavanagh bounces back. I think he will. I feel like these setbacks happen. It is a big jump going to Charles Johnson, who's been around for ages. So I wouldn't be writing Kavanagh off just yet. Setbacks happen. Keep your fucking head up, man, because you're so much potential. You're so much potential, and yeah, I'm going to be backing you, man. I'm going to be backing you. But the whole card itself, Michel Pereira getting a win there, that was good. The whole card itself was pretty decent. I'm just still in shock. I'm still in awe that Johnny Walker, JW, was able to get the victory. I'm happy for Johnny Walker. I like Johnny Walker. I've met Johnny Walker. Seems like a chill enough dude. He trained in Ireland for a while. Pretty fucking crazy that Johnny Walker got this one done. Don't come at me with the whole John Jones thing. Don't come at me with this is the beginning of Johnny Walker's, fucking villain arc. Johnny Walker's never going to win anything in the sport. Johnny Walker will never win a top 5 fight in his life, in my opinion. I just don't see it. So this is not his ceiling, but it's not far off. I feel like him versus Jamal Hill already knocked him out now that I remember it actually. So maybe Jamal Hill rematch because Jamal Hill's kind of on the way down. Don't really know who else you would kind of give him. Ozdemir maybe. I don't even know if Oldham's even in the UFC anymore, if I'm being honest. But I go with Johnny Walker versus Jamal Hill's a rematch. The whole card was good. I'm very happy with it. Let me know what you think about co-main, main, and Lachlan Kavanagh down below. Thanks for watching.